New group. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Horford, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Gallinari. White, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. And Smart subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. So the Celtics 5 right now. Smart and White make up the backcourt. Grant Williams out there with Al Horford. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you, going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find. And I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
No good on the second free throw. Well, for the first time in 6 seasons, the Bulls had a winning record last year, RJ.
Credit their front office making moves to win now, trading for Vooch, signing DeMar DeRozan. I wish more teams would take that approach.
Pass to Ellis. To the paint. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Brown with it. Now Williams. Boston again missing. Caruso with it. MP outside. Baseline jumper. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Chicago leading. Here's Ellis. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team. I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Bulls.
Marcus Smart is one of the toughest players in this league, mentally and physically. So willing to sacrifice himself on a play, on both ends.
Here's Ellis. Another shot. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
Smart's toughness does really stand out on defense, though, Richard.
Yeah, because he gets right up in your jersey. Even though it can put him in harm's way, if he thinks he can trip you up at all, he'll put his body on the line.
And he's good on the second. Now here's Smart. 5 points in the game. Pass to Williams. Back to Smart. Let's go with a 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Chicago with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Ellis using his post moves to get the 2 points. MP's got 5 now. The front office got a lot of blowback when they made MP their first-round pick. Most of the fans had their eyes set on Shep Owens.
I know it was a tough decision. As a GM, you don't want to alienate your fan base, but at the same time, you have to do what you think is best for the club in the long term.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Back to Smart. 3-pointer.
And just refusing to give up second-chance points. Excellent defensive rebound.
And he's going for the lob. And stolen by Brown. Pass to Williams. Over Jones. That one a little long. Chicago has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. MP against Williams. MP, the pass to Caruso. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. And the Bulls lead by 13.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Here's White. Here's Horford. And it's Chicago with a board. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. MP with it. Now Horford defending. Inside. Here's Dosunmu. Kicks it out to MP. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Al Horford.
No debate there. He got hammered.
That free throw misses.
And the Bulls, that's a team that's built to win now. But boy, is the top of the Eastern Conference stacked.
So looking at the East, where do you think Chicago slots in, RJ?
Boston, Miami, Milwaukee, Philly, each of those teams have MVP-level talents, and it's going to be a battle. I don't know who's going to come out on top.
Timeout called. The Celtics.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
To the inside, deflects the pass. A shot to stop the drought, and he lays it up and in.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
On the wing, MP, defended by Smart. Here's Ellis. Caruso outside. MP against Smart. Now here's MP, guarded closely. Horford with the block. And they're able to recover. Kicks it out to MP. 5 to shoot. Offensive board. It's good on the putback.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
The Celtics have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Here's Smart. Oh, MP with a block. That one no good. Nice D from Brown.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there. And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Good.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Down low. The kick out to White. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Smart against MP. Looking to get it going. Boston with a rebound. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
And this is a matchup they expect to win. Certainly, last year they were the stronger ball club.
Here's Brown. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. For Chicago. Jones, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. MP comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Dosunmu in for Ball. A big group substitution here for Boston. Horford, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Griffin. White, he's checked in for Brown. And Smart subbed in for Brogdon. Ayo Dosunmu out there with MP. Then there's Derek Jones. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. On the wing, Tatum, defended by DeRozan, and it's Tatum missing.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
The shot's good. MP's got 8. For Boston, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Pass to Smart. Back to Tatum. A shot to stop the run. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
A shot from the mid-range. Here's Drummond. Uses the glass on the layup. 7 points in the game.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Outside White. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, I mean, to get a shot like that on a drive, it's those type of plays that will chip away at the lead.
Second shot opportunity. And Drummond with the finish. And the Bulls lead by 13.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Smart outside. White on the wing. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Drummond. Chicago's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. Here's Dosunmu. That one's wide left.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
Smart outside. Tries again. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Andre Drummond. The Bulls making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. RJ, you were in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base. But eventually you figure it out.
Good on both.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08, the players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
Good on the second one.
In the first quarter, he did a great job getting to the line, but he's been a little less physical as the game's gone on.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. MP against White. Here's Ellis. Ooh, rejected by Horford. Smart for 3. Kept alive by Boston. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise. Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
Shooting 2.
And he drops it first. And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
Green's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. The Celtics also with a sub. Brogdon's checked in for White. MP against Brogdon. Ellis. Dosunmu on the wing. Back to MP. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. MP's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Here's the break. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one's off. So he can't get either to fall.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Smart for three. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Oh, come on. Just add vision to his perfect skill set. Like when he's dropping dimes like that, like Jason Tatum is a problem.
Back to MP. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Al Horford.
The officials were right on top of that one.
That free throw no good. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Caruso. And he can't hit the second.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Brogdon against MP. Tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
That free throw no good. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall.
I like his aggressive approach this quarter, getting to the line and creating foul problems for the opposition.
Outside Brogdon. That shot is off. Chicago has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Green, the pass to MP. Back to Green. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Tatum. And he can't get the first one. Levine, he's checked in for Chicago. Zach LaVine, he's been the guy making things happen for the Bulls. 8 points. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
MP, you got a minute?
Of course, sure.
What's this I hear about you working on some initiative to earn more fans?
Look, man, I've been meaning
I thought I was clear with you. Basketball comes first. End of story.
It does.
Welcome to Season 3 in My Team.
The holiday season is upon us, and that means tons of new content.
For the first time in 2K23, the level 40 reward in My Team is a Galaxy Opal. And for Season 3, it's none other than Ice Trae. This Trae Young card is no joke. So earn 150,000 XP and start dazzling your defenders.
Plus, in Season 3,
We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Derek Jones comes in for Green. Ellis is checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Dosunmu in for Lonzo Ball. On the court for Indiana. Hield in the front court alongside Jackson. The guard set will be Halliburton and Duarte. And it's Bitadze in at the 5.
And not just a scorer. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. You have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, David, thanks. We appreciate the report. They're in a tough spot to try to figure out how to slow down those shooters, GA.
Yeah, it's going to take a great defensive effort from all 5 guys. Should be fascinating to watch.
Well, you know what? I think they've got to run guys off their spots, to your point. Make them work hard for every opportunity they get.
And that one's good, Ellis.
Well, a nice room service feed from DeRozan. Couldn't get more wide open than that.
Pacers leading by 3. Hield outside. Halliburton outside. Down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the centerpiece of that Sabonis trade last year, Halliburton looks like a future star.
So consistent and mature for a young guy, Greg. That's what jumps off the page at me. Knockdown shooter, clever playmaker, and continues to put the work in to get better every year and bring his teammates with him.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Indiana leading. And taken away by Ellis. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it, the fast break chance. One of the big talking points with MP. Can he make the leap to the pro game? Greg, you think his game translates?
Skills-wise, he was tremendous in the college game. The question is the physical side. We'll have to find out if MP can handle it.
That one goes. Count it. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Hield against Caruso. 5 on the clock. Halliburton inside the three-point line. And Jones pulls it down. Now Chicago's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Halliburton passes to Duarte. Caruso against Hield. Knocked away. Here's Ellis. Tries to the hoop. And it's slammed in by Ellis.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
They get the rebound. Duarte, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Chicago.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Goga Bitadze. He hits both from the stripe.
You know, most NBA first-round picks are one-and-done guys. But Chris Duarte took a different path starting his collegiate career in junior college.
And Jones with the stuff.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And Greg, when Chris Duarte got drafted in 2021, he was 24 years old.
How about that, Kevin? The oldest first-round pick in almost 20 years. Duarte showed maturity during his first year. Great defense. Not someone you have to spend a ton of time developing.
Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Ellis surveying the D. Over Halliburton. Here's Drummond. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Bulls lead by 3.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
To the inside. The shot's good from Tice.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Fires from 14. Offensive rebound. Here's Drummond. Drops in the layup for 2.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Halliburton.
You love the...
Ends up going with the new group.
The Pacers still looking to find their way a bit. Struggled last year in Rick Carlisle's return, but I think the future is bright. Ended up near the bottom of the Eastern Conference, but they've got some nice young pieces to build around.
Free throw is off from DeRozan. Mark, you know about Indiana. The Pacers, a young team that's still looking for a leader.
Yeah, they're in growth mode right now. Clearly a team in transition, but that's not always bad. I mean, I love some of their young pieces, and I'm excited to see what this team can look like in a year or 2.
On the court for Indiana. We've got Buddy Hield. Smith is out there with Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward position. LaVine passes to Ellis. And Ellis throws it down.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 11. Hield outside. And there's the pass to Mathurin. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Ellis in the post, covered by Hield. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And Indiana making a change here. Bitadze's checked in.
Boy, the elevated playmaking from DeRozan has been a revelation of late. An all-around threat who still feels underappreciated by many, and I think that drives him quite a bit.
Halliburton with it. Now defended by LaVine. Really left alone that time. Matherin's got 11 points.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his third for the game, his second in this quarter.
Pacers trail by 3. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Smith. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Smith's got his third basket of the night right there. Here's Ellis. Here's the drive. And Ellis throws it down.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam.
Heads up basketball, plain and simple, guys.
And Ellis no good on that one. And in the NBA, Clark, one singular talent can transform a team, as we know. So if you could play with either a superstar scorer or a defensive player of the year type, which would it be?
I think I've got to go with the defender, Kevin, simply because there are a lot more guys that do scoring at a high level than do defending at a high level. And if you have an elite defensive player of the year kind of guy, he can make a huge impact on your championship chances.
Second chance shot. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Here's DeRozan. He can't hit that time. So Indiana will take it the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home.
A big part of 2 Sacramento blockbuster trades. Buddy Hield went from New Orleans to Sacramento in the DeMarcus Cousins trade.
And Clark for Hield, 6 years later, he was part of the Kings-Pacers mega trade.
Yeah, Kevin, that one sent Domantas Sabonis to Sacramento. Hield showed his value as a player night in and night out in Sacramento, and that created the trade value that allowed him to be moved for good players. He's actually one of the best shooters you can find in the league, in my opinion.
Shot clock at 5. Ellis goes in, and it's slammed in by Ellis.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
And already his third foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the third quarter.
Chris Duarte is checked in for Halliburton. Indiana trailing here. Here's Duarte. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on DeRozan. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here. He doesn't get the second one.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials. You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often that's the case for this team. That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
This one for 3. That one, no good. Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside, ball. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Ellis. Feeds to Levine. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Matherin. Guarded by Levine. In the corner, it's Hield. Kept alive. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the Bulls now. Duarte and DeRozan sends it back.
Anytime DeRozan can come up for the block, gets the whole team energized.
For Chicago, they have gone 9 of 13 from the line. First one falls for him. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And, guys, you have to be able to knock down your free throws. Struggling with that this quarter. Good way to let your opponent back in the game.
Healed outside. Passes to Mathurin. Stolen by Ellis. In the corner, it's Levine. And another miss by Chicago. And Indiana shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Here's Mathurin. Nice D from DeRozan. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Chicago. Ellis, the pass to Vucevic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And with the season started up, these teams, Clark, certainly looking to hit the ground running this year.
Kevin, first impressions are important. A strong performance now in the early going can really alleviate some of the stress and bumps down the line and help your team build some positive momentum.
Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Pacers trail by 3. Pass to Duarte. Lays it up off the glass. Duarte's got 13 points.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drop.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
That free throw, no good.
And as many times as we've seen him at the free throw line tonight, I think by now we know what's going to happen. And the charity stripe once again proving to be the Achilles heel for him. His free throws have been way off the mark.
To the middle. Here's Bitadze. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
Outside, Levine. Now here's Ellis. He's tightly guarded. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And the number of fouls he's drawn has resulted in a bunch of trips to the line. So even if he doesn't make them all, it still had a positive effect.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. Jackson, he's checked in for the Pacers. Here's the floater, and the layup is up and in. He's got 6.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Ball, the pass to Ellis. Right side, Jones. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson.
And this kind of free throw shooting just leaves a coach shaking his head. I mean, they have been awful from the line this quarter.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sign.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Chicago. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, and so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
What do you say to the people who question the wisdom of your decision to participate in a PR offensive to win over the hearts and minds of the city?
Well, first of all, I wouldn't phrase it like that, Nate.
I was wondering if I could ask you about Nate White's report that you've been asked to participate in PR initiatives by the team.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I think it sounds like a really cool idea, and I'm wondering if you can talk about maybe some of the things you might be doing or some of the things you might be looking forward to.
Well, John, I'd like to actually clarify things a little further.
Sure.
Hey.
Cook here. Were you looking to talk?
Now!
Okay, I'm coming over right now.
Sit!
Yes, ma'am. Where would you like me to sit? Anywhere. Let me know.
Oh, my gosh. No, I'm not talking to you. I'm watching my dogs. They're...
You know, Ricky did mention...
Hey, MP, how are you?
My man John, what's going on, man?
All right. So, you've had a little time now to get acclimated to your new team and your new...
Well, it's a big change, and I'm still figuring out my place here. I say me.
Okay, then. Last question. Now that you're finding your footing on this team...
Well, this may not be my hometown, but...
Well, thank you, MP. It's been great spending time with you.
Likewise, man.
Hey.
And in trophy case news, buckle up, my team fans, because all 30 collections will be completable by the end of Season 3. This means that you can now add 3 Dark Matters to your collection, including one of my favorite cards in my team every year, Larry Bird.
Lastly, make sure you're following NBA 2K_MyTeam for all the latest updates. With so many presents to unwrap this season, you do not want to miss out.
It's the most...
And looking at the way the game is played now, Smitty, feels like you'd be a perennial all-star.
All right, B.A., I appreciate that.
Big group substitution here for San Antonio. Collins, he's checked in for Pirtle. Bates-Diop comes in for Roby. McDermott's checked in for Johnson. And Richardson subbed in for Vassell. And for Chicago, let's take a look. They've got Alex Caruso. MP is out there with Ayo Dosunmu. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Drummond in at the 5, down low. Floats one up. And no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
And they swept the team last season, got the upper hand, and sustained the momentum.
But hey, it's a different season, and anything can happen.
The first free throw is good.
This Spurs franchise, one of the most storied in the sport, really trying to get back to their winning ways.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Well, Smitty, how about the Spurs here? A short playoff drought the last few seasons.
They've only missed the playoffs 7 times since coming to San Antonio, BA, including the last 3 years in a row. This fan base isn't used to these types of seasons.
6 to shoot. That shot off. Good work defensively by Drummond. Here's Ellis. Pass to Caruso. Here's Dosunmu. MP left side. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in. And the endorsement deals keep coming in for MP. Latest news is he'll be the face of Mobile One for their next marketing push.
And that's a smart move by Mobile One. They can see that MP's stock is starting to take off, and they got in early.
Pass to Collins. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Chicago leading. Here's Ellis. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. He's off on the first. And the Spurs making a change here. Jang's checked in. He hits the second from the line. And for the Spurs, they're shooting only 37% early. Here's Jones. And he banks in the layup.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Oh, I love the mindset to get at the rim right there. He knows they're down and wants to spark a comeback.
Drummond passes to MP. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
When you think about it, they're trailing in part because they're giving away too many trips to the charity stripe.
The first one falls. He does not get the second one.
And I love how they've been the aggressors on the offensive end. So unafraid of contact, looking to score points in the lane and at the free throw line.
Here's Ellis. He played a great game against Indiana. And he gets that one. MP's got 7 points. Well, there always seems to be some debate about MP's place in the league. But I do think he passes the eye test.
Well, if you know what to look for, the answer is clear. MP may not always have an impressive stat line, but you can just tell he's a difference maker on the court.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, disciplined, and that's a beautiful pass.
MP against Jones. MP outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Chicago.
Easy for me. They've made the most of their opportunities by getting to the line, and they are knocking them down as well.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Richardson's got space. The shot off that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way, fresh off a win against the Pacers.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
There were some unforced errors, but they also created some mistakes through their intensity on both ends.
Pass to McDermott. On the wing, Vassell, covered by MP. Vassell, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
A lottery pick. Devin Vassell has turned into a big-time talent, someone who will be a force in this league for years to come.
The Bulls making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in, and the second free throw is good.
A lottery pick in the 2020 draft. Devin Vassell has seen increased minutes, and it's led to contributions on both ends of the court.
Pass to Jones. Back to MP. Shot clock at 6. The shot misses. Nice D from Vassell.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Yeah, that one's good.
Against physical defense, Richardson using his length and athleticism to counter.
Here's Ellis. Chang pulls it in.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Outside Richardson. Pass to McDermott. Lets the 3 fly. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The range of Doug McDermott is huge for this team. The D can't leave him open or they will pay.
MP against Vassell. Jones with the ball. Intercepted. McDermott outside. Here's Bates Diop. He's guarded by Caruso. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. First free throw is good. Hits both from the stripe. Here's Ellis. Nikola Vucevic. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Chicago. 8 points. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight? Ball against Jones. On the wing, Richardson. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Josh Richardson with the athletic play at the rim. It's all about making sure you get a quality look, and that's one.
MP outside. Pass to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
Super assertive on the offensive end. Something Josh has worked on, and it's paid off.
Bates Diop. He's checked in for Roby. So he gets them both. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
He makes one or two that time. San Antonio trailing here. Outside Richardson. To the middle. Here's Jones. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
A heads up on the money pass from Richardson, showing us his all-around game.
DeSumo on the wing. MP up top. 9 points in the game, and the lob disrupted. Not to be. Left side Jones. Shoots over to Sumu. Jones misses. The Bulls have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. MP outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Free throw good, MP. The Bulls making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. Second free throw, no good.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
Richardson, no good. Chicago has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. To the inside. Here's Ellis. Stolen by Jones. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Here's Richardson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.